In this video, I'll share with you several strategies to deal with angry people. Yes, these techniques will help you handle angry people effectively. I'm Dr. Elias Moitinho. I'm a professor of counseling and co-author of the book, The Dream Home. In this channel, I motivate you and give you tips and life skills to help you grow in your life. If you are new here, subscribe to watch all the videos. I'll start with this quick tip. Consider the whole context to determine how to best interact with an angry person. Consider the who, what, why, and where. Who is the angry person? The angry person could be your spouse, a family member, a co-worker, a friend, a neighbor, an acquaintance, or even a stranger. How you interact with your spouse, for example, is different from how you would handle a stranger. Also, when you think of who, think of how old is the angry person. Yes, age will influence how you handle that person. What type of relationship do you have with an angry person? Is this a close, intimate relationship that has mutual respect? Or is it a volatile or weak relationship? Why? Why is this person angry? The person may be having an angry outburst over things that may be trivial or insignificant. Something may have triggered this person's inner frustrations and the person simply blew up. Anger is a secondary emotion. Deep inside, the person may be feeling hurt, sad, stressed. Perhaps the person is grieving a loss. Perhaps the person has unmet needs. So don't take it personally. Where is this person getting angry? If it is at home, the incident may become a family matter. If it is at work or school, there is the potential for severe consequences. So consider these elements. Now, when dealing with angry people, it's important to have a plan or a strategy. So here is the plan. Here is the strategy. I'll make it easy for you to remember. Let's put it as an A, B, C, and D. A is awareness, B, boundaries, C, communication, and D, de-escalation. So awareness. It's essential to be aware of and notice the emotions of the person who is interacting with you. Pay attention to the person's nonverbal communication. For example, the person's eye contact, the person's body language, body posture, and even pay attention to the tone of voice. Yes, some people get angry quickly and explode. However, in most situations, as you notice people, you can see that the anger is building and you can see that the person is getting frustrated as the anger builds. So awareness of the person's emotions will be key to avoid being caught by surprise. But again, we know some people have an angry outburst very fast. Watch my videos here on the channel about anger management. The links are here for you. B, boundaries. Yes, setting boundaries means setting limits that must not be crossed. Boundaries are for your protection. A boundary might be that you will not accept people raising their voices or yelling at you. Another boundary is that, for example, you do not allow people to curse at you, belittle you, or put you down. These are unacceptable behaviors. So when people violate or cross these boundaries, you may choose to leave or you may need to assert yourself. Being assertive means that you stand up for your rights and you express your opinions respectfully. So this leads to C. C, communicate calmly. This is a biblical principle based on Proverbs 15:1 that says, "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." This is a well-known verse in the Bible, and it talks about two types of responses: a gentle and calm answer or a harsh and sharp response. If you respond to an angry person with a harsh response, chances are that the conflict will escalate. However, the verse says that a soft or gentle answer can turn away wrath. That means when you speak calmly and kindly to an angry person, there is the possibility of deflecting and diffusing anger. Here's a technique that you can use. I learned this technique a long time ago in a book called People Skills. The technique is I feel when you because. You assert yourself by saying I feel, then you use a feeling word to express how you are feeling. For example, I feel insulted. I feel humiliated. I feel sad. When then you mention the person's specific behavior. For example, I feel humiliated. I feel sad when you raise your voice, when you yell, then you fill in the blank, specific behavior. Because then you describe the tangible consequence, because it devalues me as a person, because it shows lack of respect for me as a person. So use this technique when you are communicating calmly to the angry person. Now realize that even when you are respectful, even when you communicate calmly, the person may still become defensive. D is for de-escalate. To de-escalate an angry person, you need to use active listening techniques. That means you listen to the person attentively. You validate the person's emotions. And you use a reflective statement. You may say to the person with a calm voice, "You seem frustrated. Tell me about it." As the person shares, you reflect more. It sounds like you are disappointed, or maybe you are stressed, or you could say it sounds like you are hurting inside. You can use other active listening skills such as paraphrasing to ensure that you are listening to the person well, that you understand the person's concerns, and at the same time you are showing empathy. Now, when you show empathy, it does not mean that you agree with the person, but you are showing that you are interested in hearing the person. You are listening to the person. So practice these tips when you are interacting with an angry person and do the best you can to remain calm. Here are two very important biblical principles. One, let the angry person face the consequences of his or her behavior. Yes, the Bible says in Proverbs 19:19, a person of great anger will suffer the penalty, for if you rescue him, you will have to do it again. And another biblical principle has to do with the B, boundaries. So keep your boundaries. Proverbs 22:24 and 25, don't befriend angry people or associate with hot-tempered people, or you will learn to be like them and endanger your soul. Well, here's an important warning. If you are in an abusive relationship, you will need immediate help. Call 911, talk to your pastor, talk to a counselor, seek help, get help now. Avoid meeting this person alone again, okay? Watch the videos you see here on the screen to continue to learn more about anger. And if you liked this video, click the like button, share it with your friends, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.